Welcome to Central Valley Talk. I'm Austin Reed. Thanks for being with us. It is Wednesday, the 9th of June, almost to 2:30. Hey, we have a fascinating topic in this next interview. Joining us in our Tower District studios as we're looking at a live picture of Yosemite behind us is Angelica and Jesus. Yep. Hello there.
Hello.
Thanks for coming on. What are we talking about? You want to start?
We do a lot of fire prevention up in Shaver and Toll House, up to Huntington Lake. Predominantly pine needles and lifting up trees within the CAL FIRE's regulated defensible area.
And this is a new venture for you guys, right?
It is relatively new. We just started it this last year, but we've been working together with other companies since 2015.
Okay, and I mean, this is just the perfect time to discuss this because with summer coming up, and we all saw what happened with the creek fire.
Yeah.
Just absolutely devastating. You guys are really kind of bringing safety in the forefront in the mountain areas.
Well, us and a lot of the other people that do it too, but yeah.
So what do you offer?
A lot of it right now is pine needle removals. The pine needles are highly flammable, so if they're left close to the residence, then that can cause a fire. And then if the trees are too low to the ground, then the fire can transfer to the trees. So we lift the trees up 6 feet and we clear out the pine needles 30 feet, and then 100 feet we do a little, not as intensive.
There's also hauling involved to get all of this off of the residential areas, and junk and removal as well.
And we were talking over the phone about those safety signs. Talk a little bit more about that.
The 30 feet around the home?
Yes. CAL FIRE recommends 30 feet and 100 feet. So within the first 30 feet, you want to rake the pine needles almost to dirt. If you're in the lower elevations and you have weeds, then you want to do weed eating and grass, stuff like that. Your shrubs, space them out a little bit more. If they're right next to each other, then take one out. And then like we were saying with the trees, raise those up 6 feet. And then outside of the 100 feet, 70 to 100 feet can be a little more, and some people even push that to the full extent of their property line. But, it doesn't have to be as drastically done. There can still be pine needles, but you still want to clean it up. You don't want a mat of it. You still don't want your tree branches touching the ground.
Yeah.
It's having a strong defensible area that the CAL FIRE in our area or firefighters could work around and safely take care of your home.
And you guys live. Where do you guys live exactly?
We're in Auberry.
You're in Auberry,
just at the bottom of the 4 lanes.
Okay, so for you guys living through the creek fire, and here we are, less than a year later. What has the response been, and just in the last few months, or maybe even going back to a few months after the creek fire?
We have a lot of friends that did lose their homes, and it's just hurt the community so much that everyone knows how important it is to make sure to stay on top of this now.
Yeah, very, very well said. I mean, this is the time because we are still seeing temperatures in the 70s, 80s, 90s by the weekend, but sooner or later, it's going to be 107. It's going to be 108 every day. So this is the time to protect your property.
Yes.
Definitely. It's always seasonal work. So you have to make sure that certain things are done in a specific amount of time before. I mean, even CAL FIREs will start to come out and notify you.
Issue citations.
Citations even if your property is not to recommended specifications.
I love your name too, Offering a Helping Hand.
Oh, thank you.
That's exactly what you guys are doing.
Our logo is tree in sign language, and
okay.
If you are able to put up the logo, it's really cute. We used our son's hand for the logo and offering a helping hand.
Wow. Here it is.
There it is.
There it is. That's so cool. I love that.
Thank you.
How did you come up with that?
Like she said, ASL, this is tree for American Sign Language.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, then we that's what did a lot of tree work, and even pine needles are associated with trees.
Right.
And
Yeah.
She did mechanic work, and she liked working under shady trees. So I mean, trees have always been a part of our life. So
If we have to cut one down, I will hug it first.
You will hug it first. Yes, you are a tree lover. That's great. That's great. Let's see. For our viewers that are watching today, what are the prices? Like, is every service different or?
yeah, every house. It's not like in Fresno where your lots are these little square.
Sure.
You know, some people have half an acre, some people have 3 acres. So a lot of it depends on the size, the amount of pine needles, if it was done last year, if it's been piling up.
The terrain, if it's going up hills and how accessible it is.
So you guys you'll work with anybody. They just they can call you. You guys are on Facebook at Handy Helpers 2015.
Yes.
Yes.
Or they can reach out to you. They can just call you guys, right? What's your
phone
number?
My phone number is 559-203-4700, 4700.
And then, oh yeah, there it is right there on the screen, 203-4700. We've got about a minute left. Anything I missed? Anything else you wanted to touch on today?
I did send a couple other pictures. There are 2 people I wanted to give a shout out to.
Oh, sure.
They both gave me my start. Wanted pine needles and wood. Handles also the same area, doing a lot of the same services, pine needles. That's where we both met each other and started working together. And then Robert Peralta down here in the Clovis and Fresno area, he offers tree service.
So it doesn't matter if we're able to help you or not. Just go and get the help done.
Yeah, because it's important. Let's save land and save lives.
And
Because-
help out the small businesses.
Right. Support local too. So,
Right.
Jesus and Angelica, thank you. I love it. Right before we did the interview, you were like Angel and Jesus. You guys are a good team.
A match made in heaven.
Yeah, match made in heaven. That's right. And you're a helping hand.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Come back anytime. Okay.
Right
Yeah,
on.
listen anytime you.
All right. I'm Austin Reed. Thank you for joining us. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more guests coming up.